Charlotte comes on to teach us how to make coffee.
All right, Maxim. In the dramas, Korean dramas, they always show this.
They do.
So let's learn how to make it.
Okay.
The true, authentic Korean drama way. Okay, so you just have a mug.
Yeah, mug of choice.
And then just pour all of the content.
Wow, look at all that sugar.
It's like no coffee. Oh. Thank you, Emma. And then now you don't need like a spoon or a stir.
Okay.
Just.
Cheers to skincare.
Yay! You like
That first morning sip. This is Charlotte Cho. She's the co-founder of SokoGlam, and Then I Met You, one of our favorite brands that we've been talking about for years.
And I know you're a fan of the cleansing balm.
Honestly, like the cleansing balm and the cleanser is probably my most repurchased of anything. Like the cleansing balm, because no other texture has ever. Anyway, we'll talk all about this. We've gone through so many phases and seen so many Korean trends come and go. We've been trying hundreds, about 1,000, I don't know.
Yeah, thousands for sure.
Of products.
I mean, like testing, yeah. Over the past 13 years,
Yeah.
like we curate over 110 brands on
Yeah.
SokoGlam. Definitely.
We're gonna break it up into what specific lessons I guess we've learned. So,
Okay, 20s.
20s.
Yeah,
Rough
20s
times.
feel like, wow. I was so naive about skincare.
Yeah.
I told this story a lot. I just didn't take care of my skin at all. I knew nothing about it. I never really washed my face well. I used like a bar of soap kind of thing, or I slept in my makeup. Like my mom would tell me like, oh, wear sunscreen. I'd be like, no, why would I wear sunscreen? I'm trying to go tan, you know?
Yes.
I thought I was like, oh, my 20s, why would I need skincare? That's like
Yeah.
old people stuff.
Yeah.
Really. And
What was your skin type?
normal to, I did have some breakouts here and there.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if that was because I was supposed to get breakouts or because I was just not cleaning my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what about you?
I always, and still now, face hormonal acne, oily. And I was super, super oily in my 20s.
In my 20s, because I didn't know how to take care of my skin, because I wasn't like cleansing properly, I was not moisturizing really. I was very just dull. I didn't have like any hydration on my skin, and then I also had a lot of acne. So for me, double cleansing changed the game because I saw my acne disappear pretty much like right after I introduced it.
Yeah.
And then I also felt like once I started layering different layers of hydration, I saw my skin sort of glow and glisten. And I was like, people would compliment me and say, whoa, you really look good. And like, oh, what are you doing differently? And the only thing I changed was skincare. For someone that never cleansed my skin and then started cleansing twice, it really changed the game for me. Yeah.
I totally agree with you. I think 20s is a highly reactive, everyone's going through very different concerns. But I think for what sounds like the both of us, it was actually implementing a solid cleansing routine.
I know.
What would you say is like the main essentials?
I love all types of oil cleansers. These are my tried and true kind of favorites and some new additions that I've been enjoying.
I see some OG.
Yes. Also because double cleansing is not just about removing things from your face. It's like you get to start off with a clean slate and it makes your other products work better for you. So the double cleanse routine really, I think, has multiple benefits that people don't realize. When you oil cleanse, for example, people think, I don't wear makeup. You know, I don't need an oil cleanser. Well, it breaks down more than just makeup. It's like sunscreen, and then your other skincare products that are largely oil-based, moisturizers and stuff, they're gonna act as a barrier to your skin if you don't remove it properly and break it down with oil.
It's so true, because if you just like splash your face with water, you feel a film of grease.
In Korea, they're really anal about skin cleansing because they have a lot of pollution. And they even have something called the yellow dust phenomenon, which is literally, you could physically see the yellow dust. It's pretty intense, so that's why they're like really interested in cleansing thoroughly. And I think your just natural sebum production, which can clog pores and lead to breakouts, like you need to remove that too. But then there's also things left over after oil cleansing that you need to catch with the second cleanse. So having this as like your next step, which removes any excess debris. There's things you don't see with your naked eye.
That you don't think too much in your 20s, but it catches up.
Oh, and another point, double cleansing not only helps prevent breakouts, but it also helps premature aging because there's free radical damage that you can get from pollution and bacteria, and then this eliminates the free radical damage by cleansing thoroughly.
Getting it off.
There's so many reasons why you should double cleanse.
So Korean cleanses, when I got into it, was the first time I felt actually supple
Yeah,
after cleaning.
Yeah.
But it's still clean.
Cleansing is not a throwaway step. If that's one takeaway you
Yes.
can get. And that's why I launched with 2 cleansers when I
Yes,
launched
these
that
were
menu.
your first babies. No other cleansing balm I've ever tried has this sorbet texture. How do you decide cleansing balm or cleansing oil?
It just depends on your personal preference, I think.
Oh, okay.
Like, I think cleansing balms are great because it doesn't spill and you're travel friendly. And sometimes I use cleansing oils because like I like to put it all over my like face and neck and body, especially when I like use a lot of sunscreen all over my body. Then I hop into the shower after.
Are these your favorite kind of like cleanses?
I love the scent of this one. This one has a little bit of a strawberry scent.
Yeah.
And it's just, I love the bottle as well.
I finished this bottle and guys, like this brand I feel like doesn't get enough attention. Like Saturday Skin has gentle exfoliants too. Which you also included in your cleanser.
Yeah, there's
PHAs.
PHAs. Yeah, PHAs are great to just be that gentle exfoliant. Doesn't penetrate too deep into your pores or irritate it and create sensitiveness.
Yeah. And then
Yeah, good
Cosmic
light.
Dew.
Yeah, I love that. It's just a little bead goes a long way and
Yeah.
it really lathers up nicely and it's just so gentle.
do you have a tip for finding the best cleanser?
It really depends
20s?
on, it's
Personal
really up
preference?
to your personal preference.
Okay.
And then it really depends on how thin or thick your skin is. And if you're oily skin or large pores or no pores, it's so hard to like just nail it to one.
So toner essence. I see some favorites. Look at this. Wait, what is this one? I haven't tried
Oh,
this.
I love that one too.
Okay, this we would say 20s, you really want to just build this foundation.
Yeah.
Right? Like have the basics down.
Yeah, we talked a lot about double cleansing. And now let's talk about the next step.
Yeah.
Which for me, again, we never knew what toners were. And they actually are better when they're hydrating.
Honestly, that was like life-changing though.
Yeah,
like,
right?
Figuring out toners.
Yeah, toners and essences, they're more than just like resetting your pH. Think about like a kitchen sponge that's dry and crusty. And you're trying to put soap on it. That soap that you just put on the sponge, it's not gonna even absorb.
Right, it just sits on top.
It sits on top.
Yeah.
And that's why you need hydrating toners to really make your skin all moist for the other products or serums and everything to kind of mesh well together.
Yeah.
And of course, depending on the toner essence you use, it could be brightening.
Yes.
Yes. Or it could be refining as well.
So I think over the years, the interesting thing is we've seen so many trends. So there was like the 7 skin method, we've heard mochi skin, we've heard like what other kind of like it's all about toners actually.
Yeah.
Skin flooding.
Yes, skin flooding.
What other trend? Like
That's
all
basically-
these are basically toner essences.
Yeah, I love it because you really do need to lock in your moisture. Around 60 to 70% of the moisture that you put on your skin via topical skincare products evaporate. So applying layers really helps enforce it, lock it in. So that's why I love to layer. These are kind of my favorites. Like I love the Benton has been a classic.
Oh
the
my God,
rice
yes.
I'm
Oh my
from.
goodness.
And the Hadu Hadu.
Oh my god!
We kind of have the same taste in
I think
toners
so,
and essences.
yeah.
And then for essences, like obviously when I made the Giving Essence, I was like in my early 30s and I wanted to make something that not only hydrated but had a kick for my skin barrier.
Yeah.
So I put 5% niacinamide. Yeah, so niacinamide is great for your skin barrier. It's brightening. It also helps with wrinkles and everything.
That one's got a little bit more spice than just say like your aloe or the rice, right?
Yeah,
It's
those
doing
are more
a
just
little
about
bit more.
hydration. For this, I didn't want to put too much niacinamide because like over 5% could be sensitizing for your skin. So it's like striking that right balance.
But literally when your skin is hydrated, everything else like,
Falls into place.
yeah. Just hydrating helped my acne.
Yes.
So like last time we met, I remember you saying something about toner pads and
Toner pads are just like very viral right now. I think it's a reincarnate of the sheet mask trend. Like 13 years ago when I was talking about sheet masks, people loved it. It was so novel to them. But I've noticed that now on TikTok, just everyone, Gen Z especially, is talking about toner pads. I think it's,
toner pads.
yeah, they're so great. They're snackable. They're snackable sheet masks.
Ooh!
And then also you can use it for different purposes.
And it doesn't have to be this huge like moment that takes
Yeah.
30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, and they really allow you to just focus on areas that you need the hydration. This has like ridges in it so that you could
Ooh.
really like use it to exfoliate.
Look how much essence is in
know.
these sheets. It's crazy.
And another thing about toner pads that I love is that they are more eco-friendly than your regular old sheet mask. 80 pads in one container.
Oh my gosh, I haven't tried this one, but I love that you can stretch it so that you can fit it over your, oh my gosh, I love toner pads so much.
Yeah.
And then of course sunscreen. We didn't use sunscreens in our 20s. Have you ever gotten those like scans of the damage that UV, like how?
It's bad. So I got this twice and they both confirmed that I have a lot of hyperpigmentation.
On the surface, it's actually damaged.
Yeah, but then as you age, it starts to surface.
Comes out, yeah.
There's a lot of spots on people's hands because that's where you can get a lot of sun damage as well, because people tend to not put their sunscreen on their hands, and then you're also washing your hands really frequently, and then people don't reapply sunscreen on your hands, so this is a missed spot usually, and it usually gets a lot of exposure. So sunscreen, why? Like, why didn't I start earlier? It's okay. It's okay. I started in my 20s. It's never too late. It's never too late. Also, Asian women, they have actually more chance to have
pigmentation.
Just pigmentation.
Yes.
Hyperpigmentation is from like acne, but pigmentation is in general. Yeah, and it's deeply rooted from the past, and those scans do show that.
It will catch up with you.
Yeah.
Like we see it more. And just find a texture that you like, right?
Yeah.
There's like so many great ones now.
Korean beauty is on the map again, viral more than ever before because of the sunscreen textures that people are really enjoying and noticing, oh, it's better than American sunscreens.
Yeah.
It just like glides onto your skin. And for me, like I'm personally, because I'm older, I actually don't like the super drippy ones. I actually like ones that make your skin look glowy and plump. Yeah, very creamy. So my Essence Light sunscreen, which is really popular for those people that like more of a creamy feel, this definitely has that texture that will make it look plump and also glowy.
Yeah.
You could even skip your moisturizer.
I was just gonna say, oily girls tip is like go boom, boom, and then sunscreen.
Definitely.
Because the thing with K-beauty sunscreens especially is that they're formulated with like basically skincare ingredients.
Yes.
So
I
you're
put essence
doing it
ingredients in
already.
here.
Yeah. So don't feel like you need like 50 steps to get to the sunscreen.
And also, if you're oily, then you also can just layer your essences or toners as your moisturizing step. If it's hydrating enough and you layer it, it's enough. I say this to everyone that living in humid climates.
Yeah.
Yeah, people in like Singapore and Thailand, maybe you don't need a moisturizer. Maybe you can just go simply with your toner and essence and then straight into your sunscreen.
Agreed. Yeah. Okay, so that's 20s, guys. Just basically set a good foundation. So to wrap up, we both agree, double cleansing, add that into your routine. For me, that's when I started the essence. So I say essence for oily skin to layer that up. And then start getting into a SPF regimen.
I like how we're talking about the essentials. It's like cleanse thoroughly.
Yeah.
We need
hydrate.
Hydrate and SPF.
And then SPF, because this will take you onto your 30s.
Okay.
We're actually doing another video with Charlotte sharing the most common skincare mistakes and what we should be actually replacing or like other alternatives. So make sure you stay tuned for that and check out the Then I Met You because they're on Sephora.